This is a really fun living challenge for black. So black's shape is quite broken. So we first need to figure out what's going on here. Where can black make eyes, right? So it seems like this might be an eye, right? But the problem is that it's in Gote, it's not in Sente, right? So after number 3, black can get number 3, right? And number 1 is also Sente. It's threatening to cut off these 2 stones with number 3 here. So white must respond here or here. Actually here is better, right? Threatening to make this into a fake eye. Number 3 is Sente. White must prevent black from breaking out of its enclosure. And number 5 will finish this eye shape, right? This is a tiger's mouth. Obviously, white can't come in. This is one real eye. Great, but the problem is that white can destroy any remaining eye here in the corner with number 8. If it jumps in here, there's nothing else black can do, right? This will be a fake eye because white has occupied both of these points. So we know that building this eye is not enough, right? Black can build an eye in Gote, not in Sente. So the challenge now is how can black build a real eye here in the corner in Sente, right? So that's really the challenge, and it's not that easy. Intuitively, we would think this, right? Number 1 is kind of trying to maximize the eye space, but it doesn't work here. Because as we know, this doesn't guarantee 2 real eyes. No matter what you try, it's not going to be 2 real eyes. It's only 1 real eye in Gote, right? Not in Sente, in Gote. So number 1 is in Gote. Doesn't work. What about this? This also doesn't seem to work, right? Because number 2 can come in here. And if you do all of this, then white can just pull back with number 8. And there's not much you can do, right? Number 9 here, number 10 can just come in. All of these are going to be fake eyes. All of these are going to be fake eyes. So black will fail after number 1. We might want to try this first. It's the same result. White can still come in this way. It's the same as the previous variation, right? So getting here first doesn't really work. Can you block here? So after this block, once again, this is only 1 real eye and most, right? Once again, this is going to be dead. So number 1 at the 2-2 point doesn't work. What about this move? This move I really liked. Intuitively, I thought this would be a great move. This move is kind of trying to make an eye here, right? This looks promising, but the main problem is that white can just destroy this eye. And actually, you cannot build 2 real eyes here, right? This is going to be dead. This is also going to be dead. If you try to make this eye, then what white can do is just to play on the outside. And this, once again, will be a fake eye because white has occupied both of these points. So really frustrating. Really frustrating. Number 1 seems promising, but white can just play at number 4 and number 6. So something is off. Something is off. So what is off? And that takes a little bit of techniques, right? So the reason why black cannot build anything in Sente here is because one move is missing. And that is right here, right? This bend. But you cannot play this bend as the first move because white can destroy this eye very easily, right? This is one of black's remaining hopes. And once again, after number 2 here, black cannot build 2 real eyes here, right? It'll be kind of 1 move short. So can black get to number 1, this point in Sente, and also preserve this eye, right? This is all about efficiency. It comes down to efficiency. And that's why Go is so fascinating, right? There's a way to achieve that. We kind of know what we want. We want a real eye in Sente, either in the corner or right here. Right here doesn't work. This is going to be Gote, right? We want a real eye in Sente so we can get to this real eye in Gote. That's how we make a living shape. But how do we achieve that? Right? It comes down to having this bend first, right? Because having this bend, after this bend, this is going to be Sente. Right, so number 3 is going to be Sente because this way we're going to live. With number 1, white cannot come in at number 8. Right, this is going to be a real eye. And that's the difference number 1 makes. So how do we get to this point? And this is how we get to this point with number 1 right here. So this is threatening to cut off these two stones, and the only way white can save them is to play a number 2. Now black cuts. White must capture number 1, but in this process, black gets to play at number 5. And that's all we need. Now black can play number 7. This is the key point, right? Now if white comes in this way, black can make an extra eye here. And now number 8 cannot escape, right? Number 8 is already swallowed as soon as it's played, and this is going to be a second real eye for black, and black will be perfectly alive. What's trickier is that white can play this move at number 8. So what happens now? Right, this is really tricky. What happens now is that actually this is still going to be a real eye, no matter what white does. This is what's really fascinating. So white can try to capture number 5 this way, and now the 1-1 point will be a real eye. Easy. The thing is, the 2-2 point is actually the key point here, right? What if white plays here? Now black, again, needs to be really, really careful. If you allow number 14 to connect, then all you're gonna have is fake eyes here on the corner and on the side. So black will fail this way. What's fascinating about this shape is that black can actually just give up number 13. And note that this is not a ko. This is not a ko. This is in the shape of a ko, but it's not a ko. Black connects here. Black doesn't have to play through the ko. And the reason is that black gets to play a connecting die here at number 19. White cannot connect, right? This is going to be at least one real eye. Black is another real eye here. So black succeeds after number 19. And black will be able to capture white this way. So that's all the complications that number 8 will lead to, right? Doesn't matter the sequence. If white plays something like this, it will be similar, right? This is also a connect and die for white. So the best white can do is to capture on the outside, and black will be able to make at least one real eye here in the corner. In this case, it's 2 real eyes. So this is the correct sequence. Very, very complicated. So overall, very difficult problem. So our methodology is first trying to figure out what we have, right? What do we have? We have one real eye in Gote, a real eye in Gote here in the corner as well. But that's not enough. You have 2 real eyes in Gote, then your opponent will get to destroy one of those 2 real eyes. So what we needed, right, the methodology here is what we needed is to make at least one real eye in Sente here in the corner. And after trying a few moves, we found that bending here might work. And how do we get to this bend? And that is through sacrificing this stone, right? Because bending here will just lead white to destroy this eye right away. And after finding this move, after knowing the importance of bending here, number 5, and playing here, number 7, right? It's also a very key move. This is how we solve this problem, right? So if white doesn't want to give black this eye, black will be able to live this way. So I hope you enjoyed this pattern, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you for watching.